Well, an update on the two men at the center of this ICE protest downtown, led by former City Council President Ben Stuckert. Former Republican Spokane County Commissioner Shelley O'Quinn has been able to visit the two Venezuelan asylum seekers who are now being held at the ICE facility in Tacoma.
Cesar Alexander Alvarez Perez and Josuar Slater Rodriguez Torres, who goes by Randy, were detained last week by ICE in Spokane during what they thought was a routine check-in. Marissa Rio joins us in studio now with these new details.
These are pictures of Cesar and Randy. Shelley O'Quinn calls them her boys. And after visiting them on Friday in Tacoma, she tells me they're hungry and tired.
They're scared. They know that they can't go back to Venezuela.
Former Republican Spokane County Commissioner Shelley O'Quinn says Randy and Cesar fled Venezuela for a better life in America.
They entered the United States legally. They did what we asked them to do.
But last week, both men were detained by ICE in Spokane, shackled at the hands and feet, and taken to Tacoma. Shelley drove to them and was allowed to see Randy through a glass window on Friday.
He cried the whole time. And he talked about how he'd worked his whole life to not be in a situation like this, that he made the right decisions. And it was Friday evening and he hadn't been allowed to shower yet. The conditions that they're living in are inhumane.
She saw Cesar too, just 5 windows down.
As soon as he saw me, he just burst into tears. And it broke my heart.
Ben Stuckert, Cesar's former guardian, spoke with him over the phone for the first time last night.
He's in a small room by himself, 23 hours a day. Then they go to another room for the hour. In that room, you can't even see the sky. There's a vent where you can feel air at least, but he's pretty sad.
Ben and Shelley want to bring awareness to what's happened to Cesar and Randy, saying these two men are not alone.
They were outstanding citizens here in our community. They had jobs, yet we throw them in jail and we treat them like criminals. What are we doing? And we're not giving them due process. That's not who we are as a country. We're better than that.
Shelley says they are now trying to get Cesar and Randy released on bond. She and Ben have committed to ensuring that they make their court appearances. In studio, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.